What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Yankees versus Red Sox. Game 3 of their wild card series. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Here for all the action, everybody. Just turned off a stream with 1,400 in there. And we're going to start all over. We're going to start all over again. Look at this. Rick H. Members up. Tom Dog, members up. Ronnie Diaz, welcome, members up. Ryan Delvin, membered up. Dog catcher in the house. Nana Share up in here. Patricia Andrews in the house. Yankee Kyle up in here. Here we go. Let's build it up. Conley Early is the pitcher now for the Red Sox. Let me get into a groove. Let me get into a little groove here. You guys hearing me okay? Trent Grisham, the center fielder, at the plate. He's at the plate here. Still scoreless. Still scoreless in the bottom of the second. I got Red Sox winning. It says SD. Pitch outside for a ball. Now, I don't think we'll have Obe or Rubio in here, y'all, because they're over there watching that Rams game. But that's okay. I'll still love them. Elias Matagrill in the house. What's up, Elias? What's up? I called strike there. A breaker, a sweeper. 1 ball's 2 strikes to Grisham. All is good here, says Nana Share. There we go. No 3D, y'all. No 3D. Sadness, y'all. All right, the 1-2. Outside ball. Outside 4 ball. I gotta get my stat page for this one, y'all. Gotta get it. Struck him out. Backwards K, baby. The backwards K. That'll bring up Judge. All rise. The Judge is at the plate. He's at the plate, chat. He'll jinx my parlay. It's a Padres fan fall to his knees at the bus stop. It's his Black Chaos. It's terrible. Black Chaos is terrible. I feel really bad for them Padre fans, y'all. Really bad. Kinda. Judge. Shallow center field. Could be a problem. Caught there by Abreu. Two-way. I might be screwed here, y'all. I might be screwed, blued, and tattooed right here, y'all. Coming on late. Likes are very important here, y'all. Likes are very important. If I have any hope of getting up in that search. Plus, we're going against football. Ground ball, Bellinger. First pitch, they throw, get him out. So we go to the second, y'all. Still scoreless between the Yankees and the Red Sox. If Wilson were announcing, he would start singing Here Comes the Judge. The NLDS matchups are elite, says SD the show. So I'm not playing the Dodgers song on this stream, y'all. I explained why earlier, right? We're trying to see if I was sold a bill of goods when they told me that that was my song, my licensing. So we won't be playing it on this one, y'all. The test is over. Let me see how many dislikes I got on that stream because of that song. I bet you I set a dislike record. Oh, it doesn't until it uploads. It doesn't come out. That stream might take forever to upload because they gonna be running that shit. Padres made all those trades just get eliminated in the wild card. You hate to see it, y'all. You hate to see it. Definitely hate to see it. But we're only 7 subscribers away from 26.5. Which song? You gotta go watch the stream, Rubio or SD. It's called Chavez Ravine. That sucks. I wanted to hear it again, says Elias. Just watch the other stream and replay, y'all. I played it like 12 times. I'll probably get a copyright strike and be off for a week. If the Yankees and the Red Sox, let's go Dodgers, says Gaber Augustus. What is this Yankee pitcher's name? Littler? Littler versus Yoshida. 4-seam fastball, no ball, 1 strike. It's for Dodgers and Padre games, says BW. All right, fouled off. I think tomorrow's an off day, y'all. There's no baseball tomorrow, is there? No baseball or football. No balls, 2 strikes. Misses up high. So the Yankees are the 4 seed. The Red Sox the 5. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Yoshida. Let's go 49ers, says Gamer Augustus. Excuse me. Misses outside for a ball. Two two. There we go. Base wrap left field. Yoshida, his 3rd hit of the series. He's like Kason Kim as far as how he just places it. I love it. I love it. Cat goes kind of quiet on me. All right, Rafael up for the Sox now, a right-handed hitter. 19 pitches here for Schlittler. Schlittler. Cedane Rafael, the center fielder. He's 0 for 6 in this series with 2 base on balls. Scored both times. Yep, he blooped one out there, Rancho Relaxo. Outside ball. Jeff in the zone up in here. Andre P., the freak, is in the house. Let's go Yankees. I really don't have a preference either way here, y'all. I'll strike. I think the Dodgers are better than anybody in the AL. I think the Dodgers are better than anybody in the American League. I really do. Swing and a miss. 99 mile an hour, 98 mile an hour sinker. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yankee Stadium looks like a crazy place to watch a baseball game. All right, misses down low for a ball. Who seems most likely? I don't really know, SD. I think it's wide open, bro. I think that shit's wide open in the AL. Fouled back to stay alive. I hope the COO's okay, chat. She is really late. And I think my phone is out of batteries. Yeah, my phone's out of batteries. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on first. Struck him out. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. Toronto fans want the Yankees to win, says Thomas Prince. I don't have betting on. I'm not going to turn it on. There was only like 6 bets in the last one. I'm not going to turn it on. Not even if that Hammer comes in here whining. Not even. Just 86 in the house, y'all, though. We're in trouble. We are in real trouble. The new Yankee Stadium is a glorified mall, not a ballpark. Damn, Joe. Called strike. Called strike here to low. That outfield looks like Times Square with all of the signage. Fouled off. Four-seam fastball at 99. No balls, 2 strikes. We need to get a win versus the Red Sox. They've beaten us twice in 16 and 18. Drip Show up in this bitch. What's up, Drip Show? Up high here to low. David Coleman, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Low has a beer belly. Says Rancho Relaxo. I do too. I do too. What's the big deal? I paid good money. I paid good money for this belly. And I own it. I own it outright. Misses inside, 100 on the gun. 100 on the gun. Man, if the COO has trouble and tried to call me, I wouldn't know. Fouled off, left side. Commercial break, y'all. I'm going to go get my charger. Okay? Because I'm worried about my girl. I'm worried about her. Get in my belly. I have a Dunlap, says Rancho Relaxo. Next pitch. Foul back on a cutter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got a Dunlap, Rancho. You got white walls? You got white walls on your Dunlap? Or you turn it inside so you can't see the white walls? Struck him out. Struck him out. Looking. Backwards K, baby. Backwards K. 33 pitches for Schlittler. Val getting ready for some hero moves. It's Theo Samuel. Welcome back, Theo. Kike was sent to spy on the Red Sox, putting pressure. Hammer says WTF. What the fuck? Down low ball. Down low ball. You remember that, Rancho? You remember that? You remember telling him, turn them white walls in. Turn them white walls in. I don't want to see that lettering. I want my armor all to shine when I put it on my tires. I want it to shine. Have the CO email Theo if she needs help. This TQler. How would she know unless he's watching the stream? I'll go grab my charger. Ground ball, left side. Throw. They get him. All right. So we go to the bottom of the second. We're going to the bottom of the second, y'all. Still scoreless. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Testing, testing. All right, I got my my dealy hickey. All right, we're charging. We're charging. It's gonna take a bit before I can use it, though. Take a bit. Take a bit. You have to do Circle K hot dogs. Song for your charger? No, I'm not going to turn it on this one, y'all. I'm not going to turn it on. I got to see if it's good. I mean, they told me I bought the rights, but you never know what to trust these days. That's why I'm not going to pay to get the intro until I know. Armor for all, chainmail for some. All right, who's up? Who's up? Stan is up there. Stan's a big dude. He is a big dude. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. All right, we got 100 in here. We're moving on up. We're moving on up to the top, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Outside ball. COO would need to wait till the stream was over to get rescued. Val has priorities. Now, it'll come up here pretty quick. She told me she was going to be late, but I do worry. I do worry. She had to go to Wally World. I know that. Ripped by Stanton. Foul, left side. It'll turn on enough for me to see the text here within like 5 minutes, I think. Stanton has no lower body strength. Joseph Caffrey back. Stephanie can't curry. This ball hit hard. Left center field. Off the wall. Stanton rolling into second. A double for Stanton. The Red Sox took way too long to get that in there because Stanton is slow as fuck. He is slow, y'all. And they're laughing at him. Bellinger and Judge are laughing at his slow ass. You gotta love baseball, y'all. Welcome back, Damaso. I'm surprised Stanton got a double out of that. They got to get that in. So Ben Rice with no outs. Called strike. I went out for a beer, says Joseph. Giancarlo, an imitation Italian. Damn. Swing and a miss by Ben Rice. Two teams left who have never won a World Series, Mariners and Brewers. Stephanie says, I guess we're all rooting for the Red Sox. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I don't know. You got Bellinger on the Yankees, right? I don't know, yo. Mac Jones dicing up the Rams. So is everyone else. Out for a beer? All right, 2%. Is that enough for the phone to come on? There's quite a few people that think that, Rancho. I've seen a lot of people say they thought the Mariners might do it. Next pitch. Swing and a miss by Rice. Struck him out. Second strikeout of the night. Or Early. And that'll bring up Rosario. Rosario coming up for the Yankees. No problem, Joseph. Ben Rice, a young blues man on the rise out of nowhere, Oregon. Yeah, Bellinger used to play for the Doyers. Duran screwed us last night. Red Sox should have won. It was Patricia. Rancho says, I'm from Seattle, so I'm hoping. That would be big for that city. That would be big for the city of Seattle. Now Val has me worried about the COO. Text that woman. All right, buddy. I'll try to get this phone to fire up. I called strike. Theo, I figure if she worked a half hour late, like she told me she was going to do, she's got to go to the Wally World, and then she's got to go to the K. So that's about an hour right there. Ground ball. Yeah, it won't stay on. Let's see if it starts. All right, let's see my texts. It's struggling. 2-2. 2-2. Grounded foul, left side. All right, no text from her. I'll ask her. Send her the old "you okay" chat. Send her the old "you okay" text. I'm in Sierra Vista Rancho. I'm in. Fly ball. Right field. Abreu makes the catch for the second out. My man has to hold at second. Damaso predicting Dodgers Yankees. Then the carrier pigeon. I do worry about her when she's on the road here in town because motherfuckers can't drive here. They have big accidents daily here. Also, they can get home 1 second early. I mean, the town ain't 15 miles around, it doesn't seem like. Yeah, I'm just outside of town, Rancho. Are you here? You want to come be my co-host? You have to wait for your snacks. I think I'm just going to have me one of them little teeny pizzas. I don't like where that's at. And I called strike here to Chisholm. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, Theo. Theo, COO update. COO update. Yes, I'm okay shopping at Target. She is shopping at Target. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for Chisholm. Everybody, watch your body. Rancho can stalk me at the K. Me and my mom had a beer in Tombstone where Wyatt Earp had a shootout. Yep. That's about 30 miles away from me, Rancho. Love you too. I love you too, baby. Bad driving a national problem. Shelby Minnick in the house. No problem, Theo. No problem. So Chisholm scored the winning run last night on a head first slide after they sat him out of game 1. Pissed him off. Pissed him off. He's up there 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. The 2-2 to Chisholm from early. Fouled back. Boston played the Yankees 13 times in the regular season. Boston won 9, Yankees won 4. Let's guess who has a higher percentage of winning in this game. I laughed too much during the Cubs game. The Dodgers don't need a Band-Aid for their bullpen. They need a tourniquet. Shelby getting greeted. Shelby getting greeted. We almost got 200 in here, y'all. We about to be legit. Oh, strike 3. Looks at strike 3. Backwards K. Backwards K. All right, I'm going to let Thor out, y'all. He hasn't been out. I'll be right back. Rock your body. Everybody. Rock your body. Going for that backed up back. Says Yogi D's nuts. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Yogi D's nuts. Carmen Dawn Allen up in here from Canada. Oh, Canada. Hey, Valhalla, cheers. I shared out on X. Leafs are on. I'll be back and forth. All right, Carmen, I totally understand. Thor, where are you going? Where are you going? Your mom's on her way. She's at Target. She's not in here. She didn't sneak in while you were peeing. I'm in Seattle. My mom once lived in Sierra Vista. Are you a military kid, Rancho? Dodgers versus Tigers this World Series. What do you think? Is Freeman going to get a hit next game? Absolutely. 69 Zanos. He might get full of them. He might get full of them. Who do you got, Valhalla? I don't really know, Carmen. I really don't. I think the Yankees are the home team, so I'm going to go with the home team, but I don't really know, and I can't say that I really care either. I mean, I'd like Bellinger to have success. Uh, Bobby from Beantown Breakdowns, my good buddy, and he's a Sox fan. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. That's how it is here, Theo. That's how it is here, bro. I definitely entertain myself when I'm not ranting at the events of today. Who threw out first pitch? Is that Whitey Ford? Oh, Bucky Dent threw out the first pitch. I called strike down low. Not military. What did I do? My prediction: Dodgers versus Boston for the World Series. I'd rather see the Red Sox advance than the Yankees, says Rancho. I'll bet he gets at least two, says 69 Zanos. 2 hits, Freddie Freeman, professional baseball player. Popped up. Popped up by Abreu. Caught by the third baseman. One away. One away. So what was the final number on that last stream? And I already got copyright claims. I got a copyright claim on the last stream for that song. I don't know if it's a strike, though. The video can't be monetized. The copyright claims on your video don't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. What is this? All right, I'll have to look at that later, chat. That first pitch called strike to Duran. On behalf of MLB QA. All right, well, I'll take some time and look at that later. It was 48,000 views. Somehow you have to tell YouTube you own the song. All right, fouled off left side here. What's up, Kepiana? Put in the title of the video that you own the copyright to your song. Now, you can't do it in the title. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, throw out. Strikeout, throw out. We go to the bottom of the third. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless. And G up in here. Yeah, I think you put something in the description, but I mean, I literally have a certificate. I don't know. We'll see, y'all. I knew every time I played it. Here's the deal. Every time on YouTube that I've ever had this moment where I'm like, this is freedom. This is absolute fun. This is freedom. Every time they've done something to F it up. Every time. Water infrastructure lines were replaced today. I had to flush all the airflow out of every spout spigot in the motel. That's no fun. That definitely no fun. Wonder if I have a. I don't think I have it loaded on here. I know how I can do it. All right, so let me get Zig before he spends a bunch of money. You meant to say the description? I hear you, Carmen. Oh no, it's Facebook that I talked to Zig on. Sierra Vista 911, person now in custody after shots fired incident involving shelter in place. Oh, that was way earlier today. All right, Volpe at the plate here. One ball, no strikes. Outside ball. Let me tell who the claimant was. All right, struck out Volpe. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike here to Wells. One away, nobody on. I called strike 2-2. Excuse me for a sec, y'all. Grisham, base hit right field. Base hit right field, so a 2-out single for Grisham. All rise. The judge coming to the plate here. Tonight he's 0 for 1. Most home runs in MLB for Judge this year. I thought that was Riley. Ground ball, third base, the throw across. They get him. They get him. So Yankees get nothing. We're going to the fourth. We're going to the fourth. Still scoreless. For Big Zig here. So here's what I'm thinking here on that song, y'all. Here's what I'm thinking. If if it doesn't strike, if it doesn't strike the channel, it says there's a claimant, but it's weird looking. If it doesn't strike, my plan for that song obviously was to play it when the Dodgers win. Okay? If you get a copyright warning, you can delete that audio as long as you get it done in the first 24 hours and still get paid. So obviously for this one, I played it like 10 times. So I got to get to deleting right away tonight. But it would only come up as a copyright warning at the end of every stream. So I could, you know what I mean, every day I could just delete the copyright warning. That's what I used to do with the game audio. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. YouTube, it ain't easy. He wants to join the Dodgers, Yogi? Yeah, football's on. Football's on. All right, down low ball. So, I mean, if I had the intro and the outro, I would just have to delete those from every stream when I got the copyright warning. All right, fly ball, right field. Caught by Judge. Of course, I could put a copy of the certificate in the description, like Not a Share said, and a copy of the certificate. It would be so fun, Ant. It would be so fun. I would love to do like streams where I just had music blaring in the background, barbecue streams, tavern streams, just had the audio playing in the background. It'd be awesome. But that ain't how we roll here. Everybody wants their money. The man trying to keep me down, Drip Show. Mac Jones keep playing like this with the 49ers, he may end up being the top quarterback in the draft class. Start making silent movies. Yeah, that's disappointing, y'all. Jorge Martinez, welcome to the Berserk. Hey, membered up. Are you crazy? Jorge, let's go, baby. Love those days at your tavern, Val, says Shelby. YouTube putting out 100 many ads like way too many. They really need to stop doing that. I want to do parody news streams, says John Corber. What's the name of that guy that's the friend of Grossi? He kind of did that in the beginning. Football Nation did some of that at the beginning when he first started. I hear you though, Corber. That'd be cool. All right, base hit left field. I miss silent film, says Up in Smoke. I just for these non-Dodger streams, y'all, I just turn on ads. I just turn it on. Who gives a shit? I control them in the Dodger streams and do them between innings, but yeah, Perna. Val hasn't done a tavern stream and I've been waiting for years, says Theo. Yeah, the tavern's looking rough, bro. I got to get my shit together. Ground ball. Throw to first. They get him. So Boston doesn't get nothing. Boston gets nada. And we go to the bottom of the fourth, still scoreless. Kepi says thumbs up. Japan in the house. Says the Truth Party. Japan up in here as we try to get to 300 viewers. We got 75 likes. I think I worked for free on the first stream. I've long ago given up waiting for the hot tub stream. I think local news is a joke, says Corber. It kind of is, Corber, especially nowadays, because I've noticed they will not report on some things, and it's really related to who their advertisers are, right? But I don't disagree with you there. Gotta go catch up on my show. Hopefully, you're back when the episode is done. All right, Black Chaos. We'll see you, buddy. We'll see you, man. I don't even know why I'm looking here, y'all. I don't even know. Let's see if CeeLo snaked in the 3D, y'all. Let's see if he did. Let's see if he figured it out. Nope. He didn't sneak it in there, so it ain't working for him either. All right, they're interviewing Aaron Boone. Is Buster Olney right now? Max coverage got almost 2K in there. All right, Bellinger at the plate here. First pitch to Bellinger, up high, called strike. Are you talking about Israel? No, I'm not. No, I can't put it on, JT. Can't put it on, buddy. Swing and a miss by Bellinger. I think what I do with that, y'all, is I leave it alone and then I do a claim. I do a claim and send him the certificate. I don't know if I don't think you can put a certificate in the claim thing, but I can say refer to the description. Bellinger, right center field, and it'll drop in. It'll drop in, and Bellinger into second with a stand-up double, a lead-off double for the Yankees. Who you got? Says music tastes good. I don't really get no music. I mean, I would pick the Yankees because they're at home, but I don't care who wins it. That was a party in the outfield, and ain't nobody caught it. All right, that brings up Stanton. Outside ball. Stanton is slow, but he's terrifying, y'all. He's 1 for 1 today with a double, believe it or not. Hammer time. I don't have that shit turned on, Hammer. We had like 6 bets total in the last one. Summer Obe. I heard it was going rough for your Rams, Obe. Tell us the what's up. Inside ball. 99% of the game is half mental, so smash the like button and subscribe for free. New York has to start scoring, says JTA. I foul back. Thor, turn on that light for your mama. Thor. Where's that little shit? I got burnt points burning a hole in my pocket. Rams don't look good, but Niners look great. Ooh, fouled down by Stanton here. The Tigers weren't at home, says Patricia. Are you sure? I thought the Tigers had one of the best records in baseball. What do you want to said to Guardians? All right, they walked Stanton. I was watching Rams, but I got disappointed, said JTA. Rams just scored a TV touchdown. Walter Creature in the house. Mac Jones on fire for the Niners. All right, meeting on the mound. I miss 3D, y'all. I miss it. I miss looking over there and finding something funny to say. I gave 2 likes, one on my TV and one on my tablet. Thank you, Yogi. These nuts. Hey, boo boo. I'd like to score a TV, says Patricia. Who want to bet Valhalla going to crash out midstream? Brand new 55-incher. Why does my wrist hurt? Oh, I know why. That damn futon, y'all. Putting together that futon yesterday. Called strike here. Daniel come and he won't go home. So, I got copyright warnings on the Dodger song. Like 8 of them. They said they ain't paying me shit. All right, strikes out Rice. 6th strikeout of the night for early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I played the Dodger song, at least part of it, 8 times. It says it's visual. The claimants are MLB Advanced Media on behalf of MLB Q&A. Ground ball. Base hit, left field. Bellinger rounds third, heads for home. The play at the plate. Safe. Safe, and the Yankees take the 1-0 lead. 1-0. What's up, QTC? Who gets the money? The AI site you used? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Why can't you play it? I don't know. I was told I had full licensing. All right, here's the score, y'all. All right, COO has arrived. The COO is up in here, up in here. I hear her out there. I hear her. 1-0. Jazz Chisholm at the plate. Hi, baby. All right, I'm going to drop this in the chat, y'all, and I'm going to go help her. All right, I'll be right back. I don't know. All right, base hit, right field. All right, so the Yankees got the bases loaded. Cornelius. Sorry about that, all. I'm back. All right, I'm back. The Yankees tacked on another one. Base is still loaded. This thing locked up. Yep. I tell y'all. Yeah, 2-0. I know. We don't call the plays. MLB. All right, 3-2 here. Three balls, 2 strikes. This is the 8th pitch of the at bat. Fouled off another. Wait. What is going on? So do we have catcher's interference here? I really don't know what just happened here. All right, they're on their earpieces. So Wells swings, and it's fouled off the glove of the catcher. So I don't know. Maybe the umpire thought it was catcher's interference, but it was the ball that made the catcher's mitt move. Yep, they're saying the same thing I am on the telecast. It looks like there's a one out. I don't know what's going on in there. What's going on? Oh, Rancho. Yeah, be careful, Rancho. 355 up in here, 86 likes. All right, so call on the field overturned. Boston retains their challenge. No catcher's interference. And it's still 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on all the bases in the bottom of the fourth. Yankees 2, Boston 0. "30 pitches in this inning for Early. The 3-2 from Early to Wells. Ground ball, right side. Bobbled into right field. Yankees running the bases. And the Yankees jump out to a 4-0 lead. Yankees jump out to that 4-0 lead, chat. Volpe, a single to right, scores Chisholm and Stanton. No, that's not right. Man, does anything work right nowadays? My goodness. Down low, called strike. All right, there it is. All right, fly ball, right field. Abreu makes the catch. Runner will hold. Runner will hold that second. So 2 away. 2 away, but here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Yankees trying to keep their season going. I'm shook, says Patricia. That, my friend, is what we call a double Bill Buckner. Yeah, bounced off 2 of them fellas. The Magnum PI mustache is hammer time. I think they went and got a new pitcher, y'all. Boston going to bring in a new pitcher. It'll be Slayton. Slayton coming in from the Red Sox bullpen. Padres were shook. A double Buckner is bad. Facts. Man, I haven't had a copyright claim on the channel in what, half a year, y'all? You got to push the boundaries, y'all. You got to push them. I'm just not sure what to do. I know I can clear them and still get the ad revenue. But I don't think I wanna. Because I want to fight this and figure out what's legal, right? Because it don't make no sense for me to have that shit, that AI music generator, if you can't use it in your streams. The weird thing is it says the content type is visual. I don't want to click on the times because I got to be able to see. I guess I could. You know what it is, chat? Oh no, it's a song. All right, here we go. First pitch to Judge, and they hit him. They hit him on the wrist. Does Slayton? All right, so this is a weird one, y'all. So here's the deal. So when did I play the song? Fly ball, left field, bases loaded, caught for the third out. The Yankees strand 3, but they do get 4. They do get 4, and we go to the 5th, 4-0 Yankees. So here's the deal. I just looked at him, and I think this is a like a YouTube computer monitor type thing. When I played this song, there was always a commercial just like this going on in the background. There was always a commercial like this going on. So it's thinking that I'm playing MLB auctions audio. It thinks I'm playing these commercials and playing the audio from the commercials. Because it knows there's music going on. That's crazy. Leighton was aiming for the elbow, says Patricia. The algorithm knows what you're doing before you do it, says Corber. No, I'm telling you, that's what it is. It thinks that I'm playing these ads in competition with YouTube. So YouTube, on behalf of MLB, is saying you're not supposed to play those ads because you're supposed to play our ads. Play that old Willie and Duke song. Because the only way YouTube is going to pick up a song is if the song is loaded and has been recorded before. But until today, nobody had ever heard that song on YouTube. Stupid. It's freaking stupid. How about my Cubs, says King Pookie. Congratulations. So download the song video to a place where you can take the video out and keep the audio. Well, I didn't put up the video. That's my point. I didn't put up the video. It was the commercials on MLB.com that I have muted. Base hit, center field. Nickelback complained you played it too much, and that's their thing. Be smarter than the AI, says Corbett. Summer said, says Kepi. Download the song/video to a place where you can take the video out and keep up the audio. I wasn't playing any video. I was playing audio. Can the 49ers win this game? Not likely. I think it is very unlikely that the 49ers can win this game that I am streaming. Next to impossible, actually. Yep, Saturday. Dodgers Phillies on Saturday. Outside ball. We own the Brewers, says King Pookie. King Pookie in here talking shit. Next pitch. Popped up. It's still this starting pitcher, Littler, for the Yankees. I used some of it too. 49 inchers are doing the ramming. Saturday is going to be interesting, says JTA. Facts. Yeah, the commercial videos are part of the gameplay visualizer. That is exactly correct. They launch on every YouTube stream. But because the music played when they were on, the YouTube computers thought this fool is playing these commercials. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts for Schlittler. I'm going to call Big Zig. Hey, dude, I'm on stream still, so this isn't going to be a long conversation. But, so every time that song played, you know how on MLB.com they have the little commercials that come up in between innings? So it gave me a video copyright warning because it was thinking to itself, why is he playing the audio from these commercials on MLB.com? That's what it is, dude. Every one of them, I went and clicked on the timestamps, and every one of them was when the commercial was playing on MLB.com. The little one in the window where the batter is. Isn't that crazy? So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what I should do. Should I delete this one, and then the next time I do it, just play it like once and make sure that I have that certificate in the description? Right. Right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get to deleting then, and so that it gets up by the time tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I was saying was that it'll be like the intro song will get me a warning every time, and the exit because that's the Dodger win song that I played tonight. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start tonight. All right, bro. Later. Right, right. All right, dude. Later, man. All right, fly ball, right field, fielded by Judge. The throw in. It's like a double there. Romy Gonzalez singles. I did not. What are you gonna do? You gonna have the stew you made the other night? Can I have that pizza? That $2 pizza that's in the freezer? Shelby Minnick, a $2 Valhalla Holla. I'm sorry, Shelby. I was talking to Biggie Ziggy. Yeah, I know, Obe. I know. I fouled off left side. Good night, Up in Smoke. AI coming to get us is Corber. All right, so I'm going to start deleting these, y'all. All right, so it is deleting all those, and I'll live to fight another day. We'll see if it gets them done in time. We will see if it gets it done in time. Oh, did he go? He went 3 away. So we're halfway there, y'all. Halfway there. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. 4-0 Yankees. Anthony DeCerna checking in from Gallup, New Mexico. What's up, Anthony DeCerna? What's up? What's up? I wish AI was busy curing cancer instead of harassing our favorite streamer on YouTube. Who's that? Oh, thanks, thanks, dog catcher. Will Bregman get a fantasy score? I don't know, CR. I don't know, brother. I just don't know. Just don't know. 3 likes away from a hundo. 373 up in here. We just passed 10,000 views. P Dog up in here. What's up, P Dog? AI girls look awesome. Nobody can deny that. Can't wait till them AI lights up robots come. What the fuck? Somebody call the nut house for Yogi D's nuts. Someone call the guys in the white suits, please. Somebody call them. 49ers 17-7. So lifelike, like Kepi said, creepy. What a shit show. Go Sox, says Mark. Who this? Stanton. First pitch, Stanton, center field. Fly ball. Cut. Just shy of the warning track. Bregman is from New Mexico. So freaking creepy, Yogi, says Kepiana. Somebody call. Fetch me my beer, Tilly Norwood. That's going to be great, says Yogi. Only straight jacket I could find, says Carmen. Here we go. This one hit. Center field. Ranges to his right. Makes the catch. 2 away. The AI must be helping cleaning in the house that annoying his favorite streamer. What are you talking about? Thank you for calling this game, says Yankee Kyle. You don't know what, baby? You got mini sodas? Let me see them. Oh, you got the minis of the Coke. Oh, like this big? You don't have to open it, baby. Those are the ones you get when you go to the for the stress test. They give you that after they put the nuclear shit inside of you. Yes. My daughter is named Tessie. If you get it, says Mark. 8-ounce cans. Yep. Those are the ones they give you when you're doing your stress test. Chat summary is thinking, what the fuck are these people whining about with AI? I'm off tomorrow, huh, chat? There ain't shit going on in the sports world tomorrow. I love the AI chat summary, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. That's why I put nuts in my name, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta let it out. I'm crazy like that. Might swing and a miss. So Rosario strikes out. Wasn't that dude on the Dodgers at one point? Anyway, we're through 5. We're through 5. 4-0. Yankees. Hey, Obe. Obe, I know you're at an advanced age like me. If you didn't know this was where AI was heading, then you're dumb, says Timothy Phillips. Red Sox have this no problem, says Bob Antleton. I heard somebody was on the plane gobbing these nuts. So, Obe, when your wife orders like a thing of furniture or something, or a little shelf or something, and you have to put it together with those little stupid wrenches or those little hex keys, do you hurt for like 4 days afterwards? Because my right wrist, from putting together the futon for the COO yesterday, is freaking killing me. I don't know. Oh, I don't think so. My right wrist from using that little hex screw thingy fucking hurts so bad right now. You can see the Yahoo News homepage headlining an entertainment section tomorrow. Quotation, Mark songwriter, quotation marks, Paul Simon, charged with robot copyright infringement. The word is gobbling. Can you read or what? You shut your mouth, you peckerwood. This is Peso. Terminator 2. Wait, I thought you were a Dodger fan. Just depends, Val. In your case, I think you just got an age tweak. You are getting old, Val. You guys are pissing me off. Why can't AI put together futons? Why can't I just have a little AI dude put together these fucking futons? You shush that filth box. This is Peso. And talk about the game. We don't need to talk about that shit. Base hit. Base hit for Story. They're booing the shit out of Alex Bregman. He's coming up to the plate. You're raging when using a hex screw. First pitch to Bregman, a called strike. Peckerwood on black. I don't even know what Peckerwood means. You can get age tweaks getting out of a damn chair over 55, says Hope. Ground ball, right side. Chisholm to second. And they get that lead runner. They get that lead runner. So Bregman to first on a fielder's choice, I guess that would be called. So that does not count as a base, right? Right, gamblers? AI is not here to help us. AI is coming for us. I understand that, all y'all. I am in the bottom 30 percentile in putting stuff like that together. I fear IKEA, says Obe. Get up and be active, says Young Spike. AI teaming up with the aliens coming in November, says Kubler. It's always been November. I can get up. It's the active part I tend to stay away from, says Obe. Fouled off on the left side. I have never been to an IKEA. I haven't either. I've never been inside one, Kepiana. And they have one in Phoenix, too, a big one. I've never been in one. 0-2 here to Yoshida, and he strikes him out. Strikes him out for the second out. My body hurts just thinking about something, says Corber. IKEA is like the maze at the fair that you only have one way out of, but with furniture and cheap food. Yeah. Fouled off. Shipping, shipping and handling. It is right off the highway. It's in that mall. IKEA restaurant good, so is the snack bar. They have both a restaurant and a snack bar? Why? I was born in the men's bathroom in IKEA, says Peso George. I thought you just said to keep it on the game, Peso. Didn't you just say to keep it on the game? Outside ball to Rafaela, who's 0 for 2. Jacob, hello, just joining. Go Yanks. What's up, Jacob? I just had surgery on my knees. It's a new procedure where they put knee gears. Come on, bro. You're gone. You're gone. You got me, though. You got me. If you're in the middle of IKEA and have to pee, good luck. I'm a fan of the pear-flavored soda pop. Why do you read old comments? Struck him out. Struck him out. Boston gets nothing. Boston gets nothing. They go to the bottom of the sixth. IKEA is garbage, but I do want to try the food, says Timothy Phillips. IKEA restaurant is upstairs off the maze. Snack bar is where you exit from paying. Do you think Bellinger will get one single in this game? I got 200 on the line for 2,000. Didn't Bellinger already have a double? Bellinger was 1 for 3. Bellinger was 1 for 3. Young Swish. Always wanted to try the IKEA meatballs made from horse meat. It was intense. What was intense? I missed your first comment. My brother made pancakes and he's actually asked me if I want some. Hell yeah, I want at least 2 right now. F this game. Show us pictures of IKEA. Are we going to just ignore that guy got me to say the N word on stream? Are we just going to ignore it? Are we just going to ignore that shit? Why didn't y'all tell him he was a piece of shit? It doesn't count if he gets a double. Needs to be a single. Caught his ass in a parlay. That's why Val don't be believing y'all lying asses, says Andre P. I missed that, says Peso George. Well, I did kind of pronounce it well, you know what I mean? So it didn't flow. But I after the second I read it, I was like, this mug got me. He got me. IKEA may have a copyright on those pictures, says TQ for outside called strike. What happened to keep it to baseball? Steven Motts is a new pitcher for Boston who's running out of time. Down low and outside for a ball. No. Yeah, I do, but I don't want them. I do need some salt though. My salt's out, and a napkin, and a drink. Just add some ice to that. Throw a Pessy in there. What's the timestamp? It shouldn't be that far back, Cubler. It shouldn't be that. It should show in the chat when I time the him out. Young Spike. It only counts the projection if he hits and stops. All right, what happened? Chisholm on first. Chisholm singled, and that brings up Volpe with no outs. I'm just having the little cheap pizza, y'all. The little cheap pizza. I don't care who wins. Hoping for the Yankee Dodgers series, says Adventure Guide. Phillies might win that World Series, says Peso. I think whoever wins the Dodgers series is going to win the World Series, yo. I do. Whoever wins that Dodger Philly series. Look at how bad my hand is swollen from the futon. No, putting it together. With a fucking wrench. Strike 3, struck Volpe out. Struck Volpe out. They got my ass as young swish. This comment section is boss. Says someone. Any team can win the World Series. Horses are common food. Really? Horse meat is common in China and Mongolia? Oh, 1 here. Ground ball. They go to 2 for 1. 1 for 2. Thrown over the head of the first baseman or the pitcher. So another fielder's choice. Another fielder's choice, Chet. And an error. You know what else is I'm timing out, Andre. I'm timing that sumbitch out as sure as I'm putting this lid on this drink. I'm timing him out. Val is a smack talk and footy host, and that's why we like his channel, says Timothy Phillips. Outside ball. Diabolical, says Peso. Not a shocking timeout, says O. Look what you did, Andre P. Look what you did. Tough love, Andre P. This is tough love. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second. Bottom of the 6th. Yankees 4, Red Sox 0. Popped up left side. Third baseman looking skyward. Makes the catch, Bregman. So the Yankees get nothing. We go to the 7th. Yankees 4, Red Sox 0. Yeah, Judge is still playing, Mikey and Lisa. Let me repeat that, Mikey and Lisa. Judge is still playing. Think he's going to win this question mark. What happened to Carmen? Daniel Jones just went down for the Niners. Does not look good. Peso says, Carmen, aren't you supposed to be in TSI? Is he streaming tonight? Love the smart-ass comments. He's driving DoorDash tonight. He retired tonight. DoorDash was a new one last week. Last time I bought a lamp was 22 years ago. Ours are at least that old. Carmen, our lamps in the house here are at least that old. Oh, she was forced to look at everything in an IKEA store. Bless you. I think Toronto's going to try to get it going again, y'all. I don't know, but all right, here we go. First pitch to Bregman is a called strike up high. No, wait, that's Lowe. That's Nathaniel Lowe up there, y'all. All right, some guy in the Yankees bullpen is doing jumps. This ball hit right field, shallow, near the line. Judge comes over, makes the catch. In foul territory, one away. A clamp lamp. I was tired of Mike always thinking anyone that trolled the channel was me and thinking and timing me out. Ah. Does the Phillies are the best skills? Harper, face off Dodgers. I don't know, Courtney. I miss Andre, chat. I miss Andre, I'm not going to lie. I feel guilty for what I did. We have what we need, but not much else. A few memories. Summer called strike. Uh-oh. I just made a huge mess. I only gave him 5 minutes. This channel turning into Melrose Place's Hammer. That's all right, Hammer. It won't be long, brother. It won't be long, and we'll be getting our pew pew on. M says Yankees. Popped up. At home. 2 away. Jacob Fenster, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. 4 minutes too long, says Peso. Free Andre. He will appreciate that, Peso. He probably needed some. These are just those little cheap DiGiorno ones. Like the Totinos, you know? And we just throw it in the toaster oven for like way too long, for like 13 minutes. So it's almost burnt. It's almost like a pizza cracker. Swing and a miss by Abreu. No ball, one strike. We have like, Carmen, we have like, I want to say 15 flower vases buried under the sink. There's like 15 of them down there, pushed way back in the corner. And popping that champagne for the Yankees. Kepi loves her some fresh flowers. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes to Abreu here now. Yankees fans rise to their feet at Yankee Stadium. Hundredth pitch of the night. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. This Schindler guy or whatever, however you say his name, is having a night for the Yankees. He is having him an evening. Campaign on ice is M. I had a garden freak mother. She said flowers. I said carburetors. Gila in the house. Gila up in here. Ricardo Moreno up in here. What's up, buddy? Thor, you want me to play the Dodger song? Thor's like, I don't give a shit. Just give me some of that pizza paw. 107 likes, y'all. 345 up in here. Being from Hawaii, it's just natural for me to love them flowers, is a Kepiata. We're doing good. Peso Andre gone for good. Rip the homie. Andres Higadeva is up in here. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Andre will be back, I hope. I miss him. Has it been 5 minutes? Hammer says I want to whittle a block of pine and listen to some Glenn Campbell. Andre P is back up in here, up in here. Welcome back, buddy. Thanks for everyone who called for my release. You don't want to know what I had to do in there. There he is, says Andres. Goodbye, says Shelby. San Francisco 20, Rams 14. Glenn Campbell, you're pushing it, says Timothy Phillips. Judge gonna go yard here, says Jason Ford. I hope you didn't have to do anything too drastic, says Peso. Rogelio checking in from Phoenix. Peso, they freed a real one. Let's go Yankees, says Martin. Barishaj. Tiger moved on today. The next level. Oh, the Tigers. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th, y'all. I forgot to play the 7th inning stretch because I was too busy unlocking Andre's prison cell. All right, all rise. The judge at the plate. New pitcher for the Sox is Weitzert, a right-hander. No ball, one strike to Judge. He's 0 for 2 today. He is 0 for 2. I know when you're up against the wall, things can get a little hard. Depends on what you would define as drastic. Some of it I like, not going to lie. I learned some things about myself. How we feeling about the Dodgers beating Philly? I don't want to talk about it. I'm a little worried about it, Josh. I'm a little worried, to be honest. Do you think Rice will get a hit? Absolutely. Judge. Shallow. Right center. Abreu. One away. One away. Blue Jays versus Dodgers, says Anemo. Don't miss my parlay. About that, Mikey and Leah. About that. Ellinger. Ground ball, first base. The pitcher covers. Two away. Two away. Is Bellinger hurt? Bellinger is kind of limping. Bellinger is limping and his shoes don't match. So he's not only apparently hurt, but he's totally out of style. Outside ball here to Stanton. All right, MLB.com just shut down again. HEOS. That's Andre probably doing that shit, y'all. We had Andre locked up down there in the VST basement, and that's where the servers are. I've changed it a couple times. I forget what you might remember me as, maybe Peso Frank or anyone with Shuttlesworth. Judge is not very good in the postseason, says Michael Johnson. Judge is rising to his postseason height. This Bellinger thing is a thing, y'all, if the Yankees advance. Fouled off by Stanton. There you go, Sheila. Rob says, hi, COO. She went right to her room, bro. Got her dinner and went to her room. What did you miss? Not much. Ground ball. Broken bat. The throw over. They get Stanton for the third out. We go to the eighth. I got copyright warnings for my Dodger song, Parsons. And then I called Big Zig live on stream to tell him. Phillies Dodgers is the World Series before the World Series. It will be bullpen ugly, but we got this, is Timothy Phipps. I hope you're right, bro. Should be going down in the VST basement. I seen Pulp Fiction. Yeah, something like that. Not my proudest moment. Ricardo Moreno says, I'm going to the hot box. I'm going to the hot box. What the F? I thought you could play that shit. Me too. Me too. We're about to find out. We have to find out. I'm clearing it now, though, because I want that money. I want that money. But next time I play it, I'll play it once. And when this shit isn't up, when these commercials aren't playing. Easy. I'll give you another one later, buddy. YouTube, go sit on a yo-yo. Yeah, you know. What you gonna do? The way you read shit makes it not funny, says Andre P. LOL. Well, I didn't think that shit was funny either. I didn't think that shit was funny either, Andre P. Yo. He looks at everything with suspicion. With suspicion. Val, in the words of my dad, tell him to get effed. Yeah. No, I think what I do, I got to put the song, the certificate in the description. Did Judge didn't hit? Mickey. Mickey, when Judge flew out to right field, I said, do not ask me in 5 minutes whether Judge got a hit. Yeah, no homers yesterday, Strider. None. Shelby says, enjoy your weekend. Shelby, have a good one, girl. Have a good one. Hope they get those spigots fixed. Saturday is the Dodger game, Shelby. Saturday. Down low ball. Down low ball here to Gonzalez. Sox are running out of outs. Was the Font Guy episode your best stream? No. No, what was it? It was just the other day. Swing and a miss. Strike him out. This guy's got a dozen strikeouts today. Littler. Littler has a dozen strikeouts. Can that thing make me a country song about tequila, gambling, and picking up cougars? It can, Pammer. I'm going to make you one. I'm going to make you one before I cancel it if I have to cancel it. Send me a message. Send me a message on Discord about what you want me to put in there. And then I'll let you hear what it spits out. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, a foul ball, and my man just went head over heels into the Red Sox dugout. That shit was crazy. Ryan McMahon, who was picked up from the Rockies, I believe, sells the F out and goes head over heels into the Red Sox dugout. And nobody tried to help him. That shit was crazy. They'll be playing that forever. Free Homie 2.0. You didn't time out Andre, did you? Somebody? Ground ball. First base. And that's it for the Sox, y'all. We're going to the bottom of the eighth. 4-0. Yeah, he's okay. He got right up. He got right up, but that shit was crazy. Change the font on your parlay if it's not about to hit, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all. I still can't believe that catch. If that was crazy. That's one of the most amazing catches I've ever seen. Freaking fearless. Not me. Wasn't you? Maybe he just took a break. Andre has to take breaks sometimes, y'all. Sometimes voluntarily, sometimes on his own. What did you do to the COO? Why did she hit the bedroom? She doesn't give a shit about this game. She just likes the Dodgers. Plus, her shows are starting up this time of year. Plus, she got a new futon where she can lay down in her new office. The COO took over the Sun's room. So she be watching her shows, and she can lay down now in her office, watch it on a TV way nicer than the one I got right now. Andre just having a smoke with the guys in the alley. Val, I'm heading to Nashville tomorrow to see my brother and his baby girl, but I'll be listening to your stream as always, bro. All right, Strider. So it might be Yankees versus Blue Jays. Yankees won 5, Blue Jays won 8. Hmm. This is an unbelievable job by this Yankee pitcher too, yo. All right, Chapman out. First pitch to Goldschmidt is a strike. Oh yeah, the new futon. How's that going? No, no, no. I didn't screw it up at all. My wrist hurts like a son bitch though. Andre may have taken some time to put on a helmet. How's your day been? Been going good. Carmen knows as well. It's like a little club. They gotta let that kid go for the complete game. No, Judge is not done. What are jumbos? What does that mean, Caffrey? Splitting jumbos. What does that mean? It's a good thing Boone didn't replace the pitcher in the third inning, says M. My wrist hurts too, but not from a futon. Don't encourage him, Carmen. Do not encourage that Australian bastard. Pour some Bengay on it. There's some Tiger Balm. This chat is mean. I kind of like it, says Corver. This stream ain't going to be going on much longer, y'all. Fouled off. It's an oath, mate. Val, I have to wake up 2 in the morning to pick up a few friends at LAX. Gotcha, Strider. Chapman struck out this fool. One away. One away. Backwards K. Really, Val? At what point did I need encouragement? Shaq says to put some icy hot on it. I got some Ben Gay on the dresser, y'all. I do have some. And I kind of like how it smells. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Chat is the best. Oh, shit. We're down below 300 in the chat, by the way. Highest IQ sports chat on YouTube, Kepi. And I have looked, says O. That's me, y'all. High IQ. That is all me. I be keeping this shit. This shit's graded on a curve. I'm the valedictorian. Get it? Valedictorian. My remedy is just use the other wrist, says Parsons. Valvin freebasing on the Ben Gay today. Puffing the Ben Gay in a paper bag. I'll tell you what, y'all, and I've told you before. I'll tell you this. When I was working at Juvie back in the day, when I used to work at the Juvenile Detention Center, the huffers that came in, the kids that were huffers, they were the most gone, y'all. They were the most gone. It was really sad, to be honest with you. They never came back. They never came back. The kids that did like, drugs and shit, regular drugs, they'd come back after a couple weeks. But the huffers never returned to Earth. High IQ people are naturally attracted to people who keep it real, Val, says Summer O. Facts. I'm keeping it real. Em says it smells like a Ben Gay factory around here. Gunny Highway, Heartbreak Ridge. The hell is a huffer? They would spray like aerosol in a paper bag and then inhale it. Jason, wrist problem, switch hands. Norman forgot to wash the Tiger Balm off. Paint thinner, yep, paint thinner. Anything with fumes. Shelby Minnick puts up the number 1. Saying that we have an IQ aside, we are also a bunch of fools, which makes it even better. I never really considered as high IQ people. You? Yeah, you're the lower part of the curve, Rob. You're the lower part of that curve. Strider, that would have been harsh. That crap burns your eyeballs out. Next pitch. Fouled back. Four-seam fastball. All right, so let's reset the table here. Chapman is the pitcher for the Red Sox. Volpe, who's 1 for 3 today, is the batter. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on first here in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees with a 4-0 lead. Loser advances to the ALDS. Winner goes on winter vacation. They struck out Volpe for the 3rd out. So we go to the 9th. We go to the 9th, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Berserkers and B homies. No 5 memberships for you. Well, damn. Well, damn. It's not very nice. It's not very nice, Rob. All right, let me come on back on camera for the last 3 outs. Ag Balm, Jabberwockies. You forgot Peckerwood. I didn't know Peckerwood was a bad word, or like white boy or something. I didn't know. Andre, I didn't know. Paint in a brown bag. That's why they have clown residue around their mouths. No, we had a big huffer when I worked at the Toyota dealer. Um, I was actually the one that caught this ass. I caught him. He was one of the mechanics, and every morning. All right, so let's reset the table here. I have always been rather vain, so I would go to work in the morning, and I'd always bring me a comb and some hairspray. And I would hide my hairspray in the bathroom in a secret compartment that I thought was secret. And I noticed that my hairspray was emptying rather fast one month. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? One morning when I finished going in there to touch up my hair before I went back into the finance office, I listened and I heard the door shut in the bathroom. So I came around the hallway and I waited for this person to come out. And I walked into the bathroom and you could hardly breathe. It smelled so bad of hairspray. And then the owners caught wind of it because her office was right next to the bathroom. And she was like, why do you spray all that hairspray in the bathroom when you go in there? And I was like, I didn't spray that much. I don't have that much hair. Anyway, we found out old dude was huffing in the bathroom. Subscribe. Thank you, Valhalla. Good night, everyone, says M. But like I said, when the kids in juvie would come in and they were heavy huffers, they never came back. You never saw the lights return to their eyes. It was always like a death stare. Down low ball here. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Let me call this game here in the top of the ninth. Boston needs 4 for the tie, 5 for the lead. There we go. Called strike on a changeup, a curveball. 79 on the gun. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They would spray it in a bag. The guy in the bathroom would spray it in a wad of toilet paper. And then, put it over his mouth and inhale it real fast. But he would saturate the toilet paper. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just say no. Huffing stories, sheep stories, rattlesnake bites. Come for the adventures, stay for the sports. All right, inside, they walked him. They walked him. So a little bit of life here. Bregman draws the walk to start off the top of the ninth. Yeah, or a sock. Brown paper bag, but a sock was pretty common for the kids. Who invented huffing? Let me tell you, bro. Never underestimate the ingenuity of a person that's trying to get high. Same with the glue sniffers. Yoshida bouncer. Chisholm goes to 2. They get the lead runner. 1 away. 1 away. Boston down to their last 2 outs. Huffing is lame, even the name. Yeah, it would literally fry their brain, Manta. Fry their brain. All right, who's up? This shit ain't updating, is it? We'll just go to the main. MLB.com having trouble, yo. They are having major issues. The 0-1, ground ball, right side. Foul. Foul on the right side. I like Texas sniffing. Drugs are bad, says John. Everyone that I always saw using a paper bag thing for huffing had brain damage. Yep. That's what happened to our neighbor, says Kepi. Exactly, Cubes. Exactly. Zubadine. I wrote a paper on a poor fellow who huffed gasoline and suffered a severe peripheral neuropathy to the point of quadriplegia. We called it N-hexane neuropathy. Damn, Zubadine. Struck him out. Struck him out. The Yankees are 1 out away from advancing to the ALDS. Became a vegetable. I don't get it, says Corber. The old egg in the frying pan commercial. Huffing is a cheap way to get high in any way, shape, or form. Yep. You could tell glue sniffers because their hair was standing straight up. What the fuck? Looks at strike one. No ball, one strike. Yankees fans on their feet. So the winner of this game will play Toronto. They'll play Big Zig's Toronto Blue Jays, and Big Zig will return to YouTube. Popped up, left side, caught by McMahon, and the Yankees advance to the ALDS. I'm older than you are, says Shelby. So the big bad wolf was going after those pigs while huffing. Are you turning 60 next year? No, 58. I think 58. I think I'll be 58 next year. All right, Yankees win. Littler gets the win. He's 1-0. Early gets the loss. Rams game is 2020. I'll probably watch the end of that. Should I turn it on? I could turn it on. We could hang out if you want, y'all. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's go find this football game for the chatters. See if we can find that puppy real easy. What is Thursday night on? That's Amazon, huh? Sorry, that's Amazon. Let me go over here. Let me go over here. We didn't do betting, so we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do need this. www.yahoo.com. All right, I hope we are logged in to the Amazon on this backup TV. Prime Video. Prime Video. My name is Jeff. Watch. Watch. Watch live. All right, let's get a stat page up here. Sports 2020. 2020. So we got 9:11 to go in the fourth quarter. 2020, Rams got the ball. Al, you had more YouTube copyrights than Bulls can shit. I did. I had a bunch. Someone leaving? Timothy, we'll see you, buddy. We'll see you on Saturday, bro. It's Prime and Twitch. I'm already watching the Rams game, so fine by me. Long pass, left side, incomplete. Intended for Adams. Rams with the ball. The Rams got the old ball. Rams have missed a long field goal and have their last extra point blocked. Hey, thank you everybody that hung out, y'all. We got 18,000 views with 300 of us in here, so ain't nothing wrong with that. Still a 60,000 view day. Maybe 70. Back to pass, throw over the middle. Caught. I think that's Adams. He'll be just shy of the 40 and just shy of the first. So 3rd and 1 is the down and distance. Gold paint is the best, I heard, says Manta Racer. Rams game is on Netscape. Netscape was a web browser, wasn't it, Dreb Show? Is Netscape still a thing? 3rd and 1. 8:26 clock running here in the 4th. Stafford in the shotgun, back to pass, throws over the middle. Incomplete, almost picked off by the linebacker. Winters almost got a gift pick from Stafford. All right, the Rams will punt it away. Hey, appreciate it, Kepi. Appreciate it. Thank you, Joseph. You're just everywhere today, freaky sports boy. Oh, man. The punt is away. Ooh, good bounce. Good bounce. All the way down to the 2. 49ers will start deep in their own end. You beautiful people, I am off. See y'all next week. Parsons, good luck this weekend. Make a bunch of money. And we will see you, my brother, from another mother. When does the NFL strike up a deal with AOL? I don't know. Wasn't it like 2 months ago that they stopped making the AOL shut down their messenger service or their internet? Their dial-up internet? Massachusetts sighting says production zone New York City. See you. Stay bad. This is Car. Quit encouraging him. Good night, Parsons. All right, so 8:04 to go. What time is it? Almost 8. And you quit encouraging her. Encouraging him. Kepiana. Peace Parsons parlay. Triple P. The triple P, baby. So he's really not going to drop the 5 memberships, y'all. He's really not going to do it. He's just going to leave me here hurt. My feelings hurt. There ain't shit tomorrow. I can't find this foosball game. It's on Amazon, Robin. I'm going to have a good sleep tonight, says Stephanie. Mantis is a good football game right now. I got it on. Look at that shot of Los Angeles. Not bad for a war zone, y'all. LA not looking too bad for a war zone. Kepi and Carmen are becoming best buds. You may have some trouble in the future, Val. Yeah, I know. I know. But Bill O in the house, I'm here. Val, you're going to do a celebration shot with me. I don't even know if I got any booze in here, bro. Let's go Niners. How much money are you going to send me, Bill, if I do a shot with you? The war zone is Portland, Oregon. It's all over, y'all. Chicago, Portland, Los Angeles. 2nd and 10 from the 2. Back to pass. I don't even know who their quarterback is. Caught at the 11. Mac Jones. Mac Jones to Kendrick Bourne. 9-yard gain. You two are a force. It's fun, says Carmen. That whole stadium is red, says Kubler. Congrats, Bill O. It's on Twitch on your PC. Robin for free. It's not tomorrow, Zoo. It's Saturday. Saturday, Zoo Badin. Ooh, big throw and a catch. Mac Jones to Bourne for a 9-yard gain. 49er. First down. First down. Geppy knows I know that she knows that I know. Val, what happened? You freaking hater. What you mean? What you mean? You don't just assume the clothes. Chat Sports, they make you send them money if they're going to do a shot. I'm thinking I'm Chat Sports. Thrown over the middle. Rules are rules. My Rangers play in Dodger Stadium in April. I think I'm going to go. I don't know why I thought you were talking about hockey there, Hammer. Go to Chicago in a few weeks. So if you don't hear from, just know I'll always be your girl, like Jenny in Forrest Gump. You said we're going to lose tonight. When did I say that? Everybody that asked me, Bill, I said you were the home team and I thought you would probably win. Congrats, though. Are you going to beat the Jays? Question. What's up, bartender on the fly? What's up? Back to pass. Throw left side. Caught. McCaffrey. Was that not McCaffrey? Was that juice checked or whatever? Oh, no, that. Yeah, that's McCaffrey. Oh, there it is. 16-yard gain. Kobe Durant on the tackle. Chat Sports is just two loud a-holes doing shots and perking each other off for 3 hours. They have, Hammer, they have multiple channels for every team in the NFL. You can go on Indeed right now. You can go on Indeed right now, Hammer, and apply for a job doing what I'm doing. You literally can go on Indeed and find a job. That is a huge corporation, y'all. They're trying to kill us. They're trying to kill all the little ones. I wear flannel and have fun too. Alien away. Congratulations, we're going to beat the Jays like a red-headed stepchild. Oh, that's the Dodgers. My bad. They are all literally the same. They have full Bourne, another first down for the Niners. Oh, oh, Mac Jones. Mac Jones. I'm gonna call the Rangers next year, says Hammer on YouTube. I'll help you out, bro. I'll help you out. I'll teach you how to, or try to help you out when you need help. There is one guy that tries to do a few of the Rangers games, but he really is a Dodger fan. He quit on the Dodgers when we lost against the Astros, I believe. No, he quit on us when the Rangers won it. And now his channel is literally named Rangers or something. I don't know. All those spamming the chat tricks do help their algorithm. Yep. They get the algorithm up by having chatters type meaningless BS. Yep. Type 2 in the chat. You idiots. Just keep doing shots, says Bill O. That's why Hammer wants to call the games, Bill O. Hammer don't want to call the games because he's a Ranger fan. He wants to just string shots and have people send him money on the YouTube. I don't even mind not making money, but I watch all the Rangers games anyhow, so I might as well voice my opinion. Up too high. I'll help you out, bro, if you need help. I don't get worried, Val, until it's time to get worried. T Cuber says Canadian lingerie equals flannel nightgown. Yeah, he literally, yeah, he had Dodger shit in his background, and he claimed to be a Dodgers fan. And when the Rangers won it, the next year his channel switched over. Essentially, Chat Sports is the IQ opposite of this channel. They've got full, so they've got the announcers, right? They've got full graphic teams. They've got a producer that puts up all the shit on the screen, all those stat things that they always have. That's them, y'all. Sounds like a drunk's wet dream. I'm sure I'll get shellacked a few times. Dude, my first 2 years on YouTube, I was stayed drunk. I stayed teetotal. Throw over the middle. Oh, almost picked off by the Rams. Almost picked off. So a 4th and 10. What are the Niners going to do? No nightgown, though. Yuck, says Carmen. I had to endure 32 years of my life rooting for the Rangers to finally win. I earned this, says Hammer. Do it, bro. Do it. I'll help you with graphics. I'll do everything to help you. But we got some folks to annihilate on Battlefield 6. Kick is up. Scoop! A 59-yarder from Eddie Panario. Val, it takes a thick skin to do what you guys do, says Bill O. Yeah, it does. It kind of does. It kind of does. Did you ever ask your question, bartender on the fly? Did you ever ask your question that you had for me? We thank you for knocking out the Astros on your way to the title. I'll send you a message so I buy the right game. Okay, buddy. Why the Vikings of all teams? Oh, my parents, I was born in North Dakota. Bartender on the fly. I was born in North Dakota. My parents were Vikings fans. They moved to California when I was 3. So I didn't really have no teams or nothing, right? And then my old man got tickets for the Super Bowl. He got tickets from a guy who he did a roof for in Big Bear, California. The Vikings played the Rams in the NFC Championship game, and the guy was so pissed off that the Rams lost that he knew my old man was a Viking fan because my old man would wear a Viking hat on the roof every day. So that the Friday or the day after the NFC Championship game, the old man finished this guy's roof and came down off the roof. And when he met him at the bottom, he handed him 2 tickets to the Super Bowl between the Raiders and the Vikings. I didn't get taken to that game, but my parents went to it, and I watched it on a black and white TV. And that's the day I became a Viking fan. And then they lost the Super Bowl, and it's been a shit show since day one. Since the day one. I lived in Big Bear for years, loved it. A beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful place. But that's the day I became a Viking fan. And then I obviously was living in LA and picked up the Dodgers, the Lakers, and the Kings. Yeah, you're right, Ob. I'm real horrible at branching out too, bro. Vikings owned the Rams in the playoffs back in those days. I've been hooked on hairspray ever since. I'm not surprised, says Bill O. You shut your mouth, fool. Guess what my parents owned in North Dakota, Bill? Guess what they sold before they moved to California? My mom and my stepdad. Guess what they owned? A bar. So my first 3 years, I was often sitting in a bar in the office in a playpen. Adams left side complete. All right, 2:19 clock running here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. What's a good hotel near Dodger Stadium? I have no idea, bro. Vikings were really good in the 80s and 90s. No, this was the 70s. My home away from home, says Bill O. Yeah, those 1 through 3 years for me, y'all. 1 through 2 at least. I was often in an office in the bar playing around with toys in my playpen. Mike says the Bristol Hotel. Be careful, Hammer. Room 515 says why. All right, what we got? They're going to a commercial. 2:01, so the 2-minute warning. Rams with the ball. Down by 3. Nana Share still awake. What you doing, Nana Share? 1996, the Yankees were in the World Series. My husband was terminally ill and trying to make it to see who would win. He passed away that afternoon before the final game. That sucks. That sucks, Nana Share. I'm sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that, girl. Ooh, kind of heartless, but who did win the 96 World Series? I had a similar story, but definitely not as tragic. I had a guy that was in our fantasy football final, and he passed away the day of the Sunday games. And he was in the final, and then he won it. He won the championship on that Monday night game. Nothing is guaranteed for sure. That would be priceless to see a picture of Val in a diaper playing with toys in the back room of a bar. Yankees won the 96 World Series. That makes it even worse. I'm sorry about that, Nanashare. I'm sorry that you went through that. I think I might do all 3 games, so I'd rather not be in a sketchy ass hotel with hourly rates. We have one in El Segundo that we like to stay at, Hammer. But that's a little bit of a trek to Dodger Stadium. But I love to stay in El Segundo. All right, Manuel. We'll see you on Saturday, bro. My mom died the night the Bills lost their second Super Bowl, says Corbett. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Rams driving, already in field goal position. Shotgun for Stafford. Handoff, draw. Kicks it out to the right. Kyron Williams, 20, 15, 10. Just shy. Gain of 20 on the play, chat. 136 clock running. The Rams have all 3 timeouts. The Niners only have 1 timeout. The Rams have all 3. So the Rams will try to kill clock here, but they'll also try to get a tutty and win this thing in regulation. 115 clock running. It's another draw play. Williams up the middle. The 6-yard line and a flag on the play. I have no clue about LA. I've never been to California. Next month I'll be in Vegas for a week and I'm going to golf in California and Arizona. Tell me when you come to AZ, Cameron. I might come up and see you. I'll drive the golf cart around for you or some shit. Sad and true, says John Corber. Who won the Red Sox versus Yankees game? What's up, Andrew? Yankees won. Yankees won. I'm staying at the MGM Grand in Vegas. It's hammer time. Handoff up the middle. Uh-oh. They're trying to. Wait a minute. Did he fumble it? He fumbled it going in, y'all, and San Francisco takes over at the 1. The official ruling on the field is a fumble. He's coming through the pile, headed for the end zone, and a perfect punch out and recovery. The rookie out of Texas. Holy shit. I'll meet you in Vegas, says Bill O. Bring your golf clubs and your checkbooks, is hammer time. Oh no, I'm coming on your dime, bro. I'm coming on your dime, bro. I'll meet you in Vegas, says Bill O. Karma gets us back for the drop Colts touchdown that never was. Karma says, I don't be following them rules. We can beat the roaches crawling around the room, says Bill O. 1st and 10. Remember, Rams, all 3 timeouts. A little quarterback sneak by Jones. Rams will take a timeout. 1:02 on the clock. That does not make me happy. I didn't figure it would, buddy. I didn't figure it would. There are 2 distinct things trending in the NFL this early season: block field goals, extra points, and punching the ball to force a fumble. You're right, oh, you're right, dog catcher. I am surprised how well the 49ers played tonight with all their injuries, says Corber. Is the MGM Grand bad? No. The Grand's fine, Hammer. MGM's fine. The only real horrible ones, I mean, completely horrible, are Circus and that big Egyptian thing, a pyramid. Those are the 2 ghetto ones. I would probably rather sleep in my car than stay in the Circus. Supposedly Treasure Island's getting bad too. That's where we usually stay, is Treasure Island. Good night, Nana Share. Good night, Nana Share. Heart you. We'll see you on Saturday, okay? We will see you on Saturday. It's grand, says Mike Stewart. It's okay, the MGM, I was just screwing with you. I've stayed at Mandalay and Excalibur. I like Excalibur. I don't like to stay there, but I like Excalibur because they used to have the go-go dancers at the blackjack tables. And they used to give you, if you got a 21, they'd give you a 6-pack of beer. Handoff. McCaffrey. And they stop him at the 2. So another timeout. Rams use their final, I believe. All right, so this is an important punt for Frisco, y'all. They got to get it out of here. They got to get it out of here, and they got to cover. Vegas is dead right now, says Bartender on the Fly. I've heard that. I've heard it. They're really struggling. Treasure Island, a crap hole. So is the Excalibur. Yeah, we used to stay. I know now it is, but that's where we used to always stay, is Treasure Island. I like it because it's central. It's kind of centered. But I know since COVID, a lot has changed in Vegas. All right, from their own end zone, the Niners. Punt is away. It's going to come down 50, 45. Still on the sideline. Flag thrown, y'all. Saying it's a hold on the Rams here. We need to play some craps or roulette. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so get rid of that return. Most people do online gambling, says Corber. I have a tough decision to make: either stay home and watch the Dodgers playoff or go to the Texas A&M football game. Circus, if you're in a new side, is not that bad, says Bill O. I'm down for craps and roulette. I've been learning Barakat. We just got to think field goals, says O. Yep, you got to tie this bad boy. They start right at the 50. Oh, right at the 50. Shotgun formation. Back to pass is Stafford. He's going for it all. Right side. Puka. Incomplete. Double coverage. 36 seconds left, y'all. 36 seconds left. No timeouts for the Rams. Nothing to think about. Oops, sorry, bartender. I went there the last couple of home games, says Andrew. Here we go. Snapped. 2nd and 10. Stafford. Thrown. Center. Incomplete. Incomplete, but it was intended for Adams, but he threw it behind him. So 3rd and 10. 31 seconds to go. 31 seconds to go, chat. Now, we did get over 20,000 views here. Almost 21. Back to pass. Thrown right side. Williams gets out of bounds after a gain of about 7. 4th and 4 is the down and distance. 4th and 4, 25 seconds. Rams are big-time chokers. Nothing to think about. Watch the Dodgers game. No slots or games on the strip. Poker, blackjack, baccarat don't matter because the cards are the cards. Low payouts. 4th and 3, shotgun, back to pass. Over the middle, caught. Williams, 30. He'll get down. Rams got to come up and spike it. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Spike. 12 seconds to go. Just run the field goal team out there. This would be a 48-yarder from here. Still have that bordello in Vegas asking for my neighbor, says John. They got a couple of them. I go all when in Vegas, I go all put. Limo pickup at airport, trip to stop at liquor store. You should take your buddy Val. 2nd and 10. My kind of guy, says Bill O. They should throw one more pass. All right, 49ers take a timeout. So 12 seconds. See, I think this is dumb right here. I think the 49ers taking a timeout is dumb because you're giving the Rams more time to strategize. You're giving you've basically given them your timeout. Got to be looking for a quick out or toss it into the stands. I don't think COO would like the kind of shenanigans I'd get us into, says Hammer. Probably not. Probably not, buddy. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Lots of time. Corner. Incomplete. Tried to get it to Devontae Adams. So 6 seconds to go. They're sending out the unit to try to tie this puppy. Vegas will never be the same, says Bill O. Hey, we made a Bud connection here on the channel, yo. The Bud Boat. Soon we'll be making another round. The Bud Boat. All right, left hash mark to send it to OT. Kick is up. And it's good. We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime. That's SoFi. Vegas has sucked over since the mob stopped running things. It's been a downhill spiral the last 3 decades. Damn, how the turns have tied, ladies and gentlemen. How the turns have tied. Steve Schmidt, who gets very angry in the Dodger streams when people talk shit about the Dodgers, is now in the stream talking cash shit about Vegas. while Bill and Hammer are excited about their pending bromance. They have fees for everything, Kepi. They have fees for everything in Vegas now. All right, they kick it out of into the end zone. It's going to be a return. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll take us to OT. That will take us to OT. Kepi says facts. I lived and bartended in Vegas for a decade. I know too well they charge for parking now, never used to. Unknown revelation. Bill and me gonna paint the town red, says Hammer. I'm gonna be pissed off that whole week, Hammer. I'm gonna be pissed off because I got left at home. I'll be like, them mofos. I hope they get the gonorrhea. Best parts of Vegas are off the strip now. You go, boys. Party, party. Skepiata. All right, I guess we're going to OT, y'all. Little did I know. Little did I know I would be doing the end of Rams Niners here on the channel tonight. Vegas putting those quarter machines on the toilet room doors soon enough, says Summer O. Who said you're left out, Val, says Bill O. Well, Hammer nailed it. Hammer nailed it. The COO, there ain't no way in hell. You guys would be waiting at the airport for me to get off the plane. I would get off it, and my sidekick, the COO, would be right there with me. You want to come to Dallas in December and watch your Vikings get destroyed by them boys? If I went to Vegas now, I would go to the off-strip places for sure. Stanton hotels are just fine. Greasy says, holy smokes, I just got here. Yeah, I don't go nowhere without the COO now, y'all. She's my ride or die. How's the gaming and entertainment experience in smaller Nevada cities these days? Reno used to be my sister's favorite getaway destination because she got religious. We used to go to when we lived for a bit in Sacramento there, we used to go to Reno and Tahoe all the time. And the COO and I often stay at Wild Horse here in Arizona. Wild Horse, the Indian Reservation Casino, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, y'all. They got table games, they got it all. They got it all up in there. Val and COO are the people running in the background of the new Vegas commercial. I have only ever been to Vegas airport on a layover. Shit. I bet you I've been in Vegas. I had a friend all through my middle and high school years. Jack Serrano, you've seen him in here in the streams? His mom and them would go to Vegas at least once a month. They would go to Vegas once a month and take me with them. I have stories of me as a kid just absolutely being a terror at Circus Circus. An absolute terror. Bartender prefers Laughlin over Vegas. All right, kick away. All right, he didn't get it in the zone. So they'll put it at the 40. You're killing me, bro, says Bill O to Hammer. Laughlin, nice and cheap for sure. I heard that Reno was a ghost town now. Is that true? Does anyone know? Wild Horse in Phoenix there, it's just as nice as a Vegas casino. It's not cheap either. It's definitely not cheap. All right, shotgun formation for the Niners, 1st and 10. Throw, caught. Juszczyk takes it for a 1st down past the 50. 49er faithful making noise at SoFi. Yep, Vikings-Browns on Sunday. Heard that too, says Kepiana. We could go to Atlantic City. I hear it's like Vegas with extra syphilis. Lots of ghosts outside of Reno, says Greasy. You one of them ghost chasers? 1st and 10. The Rams 49. Back to pass. Mac Jones. McCaffrey. Shake and bake. 1st down and Mo. Big gain. Inside the 35. We got a lot of ghosts here, Greasy and Tombstone and Bisbee. It's okay if you want to bring Grandma home, says Bill O. Good Spring, Nevada, Pioneer Saloon. That's where you chase the ghosts. Bartender says, syphilis. My favorite. Depends on how good they look, says Hammer. I don't want dentures getting stuck on my little hammer. Well, they got to get the tutty, or the Rams get the ball. Drip show. They got to get the touchdown, or the Rams get it. All right, another 1st down though. Carmen and Kepi. I hope I don't get a copyright strike tonight, y'all. 7:24 left in the OT. 1st and 10 from the 21. Mac Jones. The throw caught by McCaffrey. Takes it to the 14. It sounds like Hammer has had that happen before. Have her take her dentures off, duh. This is kind of freaky. This is the kind of freaky talk I yearn for, says Andre. Oh, sacked! Mac Jones, sacked! Kobe Turner in on the stop. There's only 100 of us left in here, y'all. There's literally just barely 100 in the stream. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Mac Jones. Run, Mackie. Incomplete. Tried to get it to his tight end. Still here, Val, says Joseph. The OGs. COO hasn't even checked on me, y'all. She hears me in here and she's like, fuck no, I ain't talking to that fool. I ain't going in there. I don't want to know what he's doing. All right, here we go. The field goal attempt. Left hash. Kick is up. Doink! A doink field goal. Doink field goal. So 5:51 to go. The Rams going to get the ball. They need a field goal to stay alive. They don't let me out of my cage much, says Bill O. COO's a smart lady, says Carmen. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I'm still here moving cargo, says Andy. Now the 69ers backup quarterback is hurt too. Oh, did Matt get hurt here? Oh, he hit him low. Oh, he threw up too. He blew chunks on the sidelines. All right, kick away. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Squirts out to the 34. Isn't Drunk Hammer fun, y'all? How much have you drank? How much have you drank tonight, Hammer? Be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. All right, 1st and 10 from the 33. Stafford caught. Who dat? Nakua just shy of the first. Bill O says, I'm not drunk yet. Is he pregnant? I'm tipsy, not quite drunk yet. 3 Miller Lite Pounders and 4 shots of tequila. Stafford going long. Ah! Caught by Ella Atwell. Woo! The bomb. 38-yard gain on the crosser. 38-yard gain on the crosser puts him inside the 20. I'm starting on my second bottle of tequila in the second case of Estrella Jalisco. You're a couple of drunk bastards. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Stafford floater. Incomplete. Could have easily been picked off. Intended again for Atwell. We need to find a tequila bar in Vegas. 2-2. Go big or go home. Who the hell drinks 2 bottles of tequila on a fucking Thursday night? Jesus Christ. 26-23. Back to pass. Thrown this side. Caught. Short gain. Caught by Williams for a gain of about 3. I can't drink that shit either, Joseph. I can't drink it either, man. It makes me mean as hell. Tequila, Latinas, and party arenas. Third, what is this? Third and something. Third and 6. Look out! Caught. Caught just shy of the first by Williams. 4:01 clock running. It's 4th down, y'all. They're going to go for it. It's 4th down, and the Rams are going for it here. If the 49ers can stop them, they will win. 4th and 1. Stafford under center. Timeout. Shanahan calls a timeout. Be a 30-second timeout. Do the Rams have the nuts? There's one off the strip in Vegas out by Henderson. This is Bill O. What exactly is a tequila bar? I mean, isn't every bar a tequila bar? I can't think of a single bar I've ever been in that didn't have tequila. Kick the ball, you idiots. Do you have a bet on this, Hammer? Do you have a bet on this game? Someone who works 4 10s. 4th and 1. All right, they're trying to draw him off. All right, so timeout Rams. There's boos in the stadium, but they're saying it's the Niner fans that are booing. Once you puke on tequila, you never ever go back, says Greasy. That's not true. That's not true. I've puked a number of times on tequila. I went to a tequila bar. They give you flights to sample. No, I don't think so either. Oh, they're still out there. The Rams are still out there. The offense is still out. Are they just going to get him to try to jump again? They still have one timeout. Oh, snapped. Run up the middle. And the Niners stop him. The Niners stop him. Rams lose. Rams lose. Rams lose. That's crazy. I haven't puked on alcohol since high school. What a crazy ending, y'all. What a crazy ending. They call the timeout and you think they've come to their senses. And then they roll out of the timeout and go for it anyway. What the fuck was that? I'm glad this isn't a Vikings game. I'm glad this isn't a Vikings game and the Rams aren't the Vikings. Because I would be inconsolable right now. Defense wins to Shelby. The irony. I don't get hangovers either. I just keep drinking. Good night, Corber. Carmen. Good night, Greasy. Good night, Manta. Good night, Tush Push. Night, P Dog. Hammer has an old piece of shoe leather for a liver. Drip Show, angry. Me too, says Shelby. Rams are not playing for October. They're playing for January, says Oh. Well, WTF says Drip Show. Hey, good night, Carmen. Thank moderators, everybody, thank you for tonight. Thank you for tonight. A game where we didn't have any of my teams going. We did a, what do you call it, a double header type thingy. And if I can get all these copyright things done, 48, 68, 69. It's going to be 70,000 views for the day if I can get that copyright warning shit cleared. But we don't have shit tomorrow. We don't got nada. Nolan Kellen's corpse could have called that better. Ouch. Losses like that hurt. Mine must be an old work boot. Hey, you try it. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. So what happened? We got Yankees going. Yankees will go to Toronto. Dodgers going to Philly. I'm going to stream some college football 26 on Twitch. Send me a link to your Twitch, Hammer. On Discord. Send me a link. You tried to jinx us, Yankees, but we showed you, says Bill O. You're going to Toronto, right, Bill? Don't be a lurker. Join the Berserker. Inexcusable. We just tried to win the game. You play to win the game, says Summer O. I just thought they had changed their mind when they called the timeout. I really thought they had changed their mind when they called the timeout. But of course, hindsight is 2020. Go Jays go, says Mike Stewart. Good night, Bill O. Good night. This is my hometown. My hometown. Bruce Springsteen, y'all. Bruce Springsteen. Goated. Where's my Lambo? We'll see everybody. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the Berserkies v homies. Berserkies v homies. Subscribers, members. I guess we'll see you on Saturday. Dodgers versus Phillies, game 1. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.